Have you ever felt completely stuck, like you just can't move forward no matter how desperately you want to? Maybe you have a list of things you want to do, change, or create, but for some reason you just can't seem to start. Or worse, you keep starting and stopping over and over again. If you feel stuck, then you're in exactly the right place, because what you'll discover here isn't just advice. It's the spark that could shift your life in ways you never imagined. This video will change your life if you feel stuck, and it all starts right now. Before we dive into this transformation together, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you'll never miss the strategies and inspiration we share here on the Growth Mindset Project. If you're ready to break out of feeling stuck, let's do it together. Subscribe and join our community. Let's talk about being stuck. It's almost a universal experience. Maybe it's staring at a never-ending to-do list, daydreaming about a project for weeks, even years, or getting lost in that endless loop of what if, and should I, and maybe not today. But what if the real issue isn't the size of the challenge, but the way we make decisions? Here's a little-known secret powerful people use. They decide quickly, not carelessly, but quickly. Why? Because it creates momentum. The very moment you decide, you shift out of that stuck place and into action. Waiting for the perfect moment, over-preparing, double-checking all your options, these things feel safe, but actually, they're the main reason you've been feeling stuck. Let me be real with you. As someone who's mastered the art of overthinking, every single step of every new project I ever want to start turns into a monumental task. For example, there was this room in my home, the TV room. For 3 years, it sat there, mostly functional, good enough, but nowhere near what I wanted it to be. I kept imagining a calm, cozy haven, something between a movie set and a place you'd actually want to make memories in. But for 3 years, every time the urge to change it crept in, overthinking won out. I'd make mental plans, ask friends what they do, and then do nothing. Does this sound familiar? That feeling when you want change but can't seem to cross the starting line? You're not alone. The truth is, left unchecked, overthinking breeds stagnation. But here's what I discovered. The only way out of unwanted stasis is to stop weighing every option like your happiness depends on it, and just start. It wasn't easy. To be honest, as soon as I finally decided to upgrade that room, another flood of doubts hit. Did I have the right tools? Enough time? Was I really ready? But I kept going. I started small, clearing out the space, buying some basic materials, and fixing that first wall. It didn't go perfectly. Far from it. The wood didn't fit in the car, there were mishaps in the parking lot, and unfamiliar tools stared back at me like unsolvable puzzles. But with every tiny, quick decision, even when I felt completely unprepared, something strange happened. I started building momentum. Every step forward, even the messy ones, made the next step easier. The room slowly transformed, not because I planned every moment perfectly, but because I simply kept moving. If you're 3 minutes into this video and relating, please take a second to like and comment below. What makes you feel stuck? The act of sharing and connecting with others who get it is part of breaking the cycle, and I'm here reading every comment with you. Let's get back to those decisions. Why do quick choices help so much? When you hesitate, waiting for the right time, you waste the crucial energy you need for the actual work. Hesitation isn't caution. It's the primary fuel for inaction. Even with my new momentum, setbacks hit. Paint wouldn't dry, measurements were off, and the timeline got longer and longer. I'd assumed that people who move fast have it all figured out, that confidence comes first. But it was the opposite. Confidence comes after you act, not before. The thing that keeps people trapped isn't making a few mistakes. It's the idea that decisions have to be permanent and flawless. They don't. Every time you take action, you open new doors. You give yourself data to work with, opportunities to pivot, learn, and, believe it or not, you start to let go of that paralyzing fear of choosing wrong. Even when progress felt slow, every awkward, impulsive, even poorly judged decision was better than no decision at all. Momentum matters more than perfection, every single time. Here's something wild that I figured out. You can spend weeks, months, or even years analyzing your options, trying to predict every possible variable before you act, and still end up making mistakes. Or you can act, mess up, and be ready to course correct long before the perfect planners ever take their shot. This is the key difference between growth and staying stuck. It's not about doing more work, it's about making more moves. If this idea is hitting home for you, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I want you along for this journey, and our community helps fuel each other's growth. So, how do you break the pattern of overthinking and create change when you're feeling stuck? Start with micro decisions. Forget redesigning your whole life overnight. Clean a corner. Buy one thing you need. Make the call. Send the email. Watch a tutorial. When progress feels slow or setbacks get you doubting again, just keep asking yourself, what's one quick decision I can make right now? The repetition is powerful. Suddenly, you're not just unsticking yourself for one project, you're rebuilding your entire self-image. You become the person who takes action, imperfect, but in motion. After days of relentless work on my own project, I saw the payoff. The mishaps and mistakes gave way to actual transformation. My TV room changed from a stagnant, ignored space into something entirely new. Not because I had more time or more energy or more knowledge than I started with, it was simply that I chose, again and again, to move forward quickly, despite my inner resistance. Imagine what could happen if you allowed yourself to make those fast, imperfect decisions in your own life. Maybe it's finally learning a skill you've avoided, quitting a habit you secretly wish you could give up, changing your environment, your friendships, your job, or just rearranging a room that no longer inspires you. The options are endless. The reality is, you will always have more you want to do. The choices, the chances for mistakes will never be gone. But the outcome, the progress, the growth, they only happen when movement does. No matter how things turned out, I realized every quick decision gave me the gift of time. The time to find mistakes early and fix them before they could spiral. The time to see things through fresh eyes. The time to ask for help when I needed it. That pace, even if it's frantic or unfamiliar, is what takes you from stuck to succeeding. Change doesn't happen in some magical future. It happens the moment you move, even just a little, out of the place you feel most stuck. The growth you desire is always on the other side of your next move, your next decision, today. If this video helped you, or if you want to keep leveling up your mindset, don't forget to watch our other videos. And of course, hit that notification bell so you never miss the next episode of the Growth Mindset Project. Remember, when you feel stuck, your next breakthrough is always just one brave, imperfect decision away.